Hey yo yo yo, this is me, Dungeon Master, back for you with another rant, if you will. This time, going to touch on some controversial subject. This time, and before I get into this, the reason why I want to bring this up is because I have a very good friend that fallen into this cult. And yes, I did a video of this before called Beware of Cults. And this is just more or less like a follow-up to that one. And this time I want to talk to you about the cult of Scientology that parades around like saying, oh, we're a church, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. Well, in reality, they're not a church, they're a cult, and they'll always be a cult. Founded in the 1950s by a guy by the name of Ron Hubbard. A science fiction guy, a complete nut job. And yes, he was drafted in the military, and they play on that, saying, hey, he's a great honorable hero kind of dude. Well, he's not. He was I have a thing online right now, and he was dishonorably discharged. And now on the science fiction side of it, I can safely say that they're okay. Take the Borg from Star Trek and take Scientology. Well, the Borg, on the other hand, wants to assimilate everybody and make it one big collective consciousness and all that stuff. That's same thing with Scientology, this cult that's running around of Scientology. It's almost like as if they're mirroring that aspect. So they might as well be saying, we are Scientologists. Your resistance is futile. You will become one of us. One mind. Your resistance is futile. If you resist us, you will be destroyed. And blah 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 blah, and it goes on and on and on and on and on and stuff like that. Well, the thing is, with Scientologists, they have this policy: attack, never defend, which was the policy written by Ron Hubbard himself in 1967, stating that any enemy of the I'll use the word church because he said church. Well, anywho, he stated any enemy that's enemy with the Church of Scientology shall be deprived of their property, will be tricked, lied to, sued, damaged, or destroyed by any means necessary by any one of the members of Scientology. Now, does that make any fucking sense whatsoever? I don't. When I was doing a little bit of research, and yes, they do have their own website, and like, come on, people, why fall for such a little thing like it's called Scientology, when knowing that they ruin families, they take families apart, they'll stalk you, they're relentless, they'll get you a joint no matter what means necessary. And they'll keep on hounding you and hounding you and hounding you until you're one of them. And when you're one of them, they'll still keep on abusing you and abusing you and abusing you and stuff like that. Well, that's where my friend comes in. His last known whereabouts that I know of is in Clearwater, Florida, which is one of their many headquarters located at. And I never heard from him since. I won't tell you his name because I know you guys believe in the power of psychic thoughts. So if you guys hear about this, well, you guys probably know my name, probably know where I live, because you guys got psychic powers. Believe in Xenu. Yay! What's Xenu's sign? Is it this one? Yeah, must be. Well, anywho, I never heard from him again. Me and him go back a long way. As far as back as Count Buckskin. He was in the same cabinet as me. And we had a long line of playing Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, you know, before all this computer crap started kicking in, there was board games and a little bit of computer games, but mostly board games and pen and paper games. So, if you guys aren't familiar with the Dungeons and Dragons, well, I suggest you go down to your gamer's hobby store and pick up Dungeons and Dragons. It's not like it's a board game. It's not like it is a video game now, because thanks to a video game revolution. But so back then it was started out just as a book, and about say yay thick, and it had the rules of games and everything. Basically, almost everything you need in that one little book is a pen and paper game. Well, we kept on and kept on playing that. He attacked my character, I kept on attacking his character, but we never finished it. We abruptly had to stop because we had to go back to our respectful homes. But if you are listening to this, my 50-foot ogre wants to attack your elvish cleric. And you know, we did have some crazy characters. Like his was elvish cleric, mine was a 50-foot ogre. And now back to the Scientology part of it. Well, Scientology is dumb on many levels and doesn't really make any sense. They keep on saying that, oh, we're here to help, we're here to help. And even they got few celebrities like doing their own propaganda, saying stuff like, well, if you're in the car and you're driving along and you'll see somebody on the side of the road that needs help, well, you know that you're the only one that can help him. Not the paramedics, not anybody else, not the police. You are the only one that can help him. What trying to imply that they're automatically doctors, surgeons, miracle workers, and like, what's with this vitamin bullcrap? It's like, every time you're like have a serious illness or something like that, they won't take you to a doctor. They won't let you go to a person of authority that actually knows what he's doing. No, 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 no. Instead, they'll give you a glass of water and a vitamin. If you're going to a doctor, take a couple of these and take some water. You'll feel just fine. Yeah, because we know everything. We're all knowing. We have Zenu on our side. Like, what the fuck, man? This is totally fucking hilarious. Doesn't even make fucking any sense whatsoever, but people daily go to these guys and like they get brainwashed successfully, and the reason why that is because these people, like guys that go to them and seek like spiritual help, so like people that like emo people who are like, oh well, life is getting me down, blah blah blah, I'm going to commit suicide, stuff like that. And those kind of guys are easy prey for these cults. And like I've been to their website, and I'll show you the website here in just a minute, okay? And like those, oh my god, the website's even funnier because let me ask you this: what kind of religion has a CEO, a president, personal relations expert, financial expert? Oh my god, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And it gives names of these people that are like some financial experts or financial records or whatever it says. Oh fuck, dude. I can just go on and on and on about this. Well, and two, they have these places they call them churches, but I call them places of doom, because when you go to these guys, when you go to these quacks, these loony guys, they're basically doomed. It's like, abandon all hope, all ye who enter here. Yes, that's what they're doing. They go to these cults, and when they go to these cults, it's just like they're abandoning all hope. And that's what Satan just loves these guys. Okay? Because he knows that his army of evil is growing through. And here it is, guys. The website of Scientology. If you guys don't believe it, or if you guys in Scientology try to deny this, well, here it is, plain and day. There's the okay, now I'm going to take your meet some on right now. I'm going to try to take you to a page where like it gives you all the info, like the CEO, president of the cult and whatnot. Okay, well there you have it. It's a Scientology website, which should be taken down immediately. So there you go, folks, guys. You saw it firsthand, the website to the cult of Scientology, which, as I previous stated earlier, that it should be taken down. All cults should not have a website. Of course, why doesn't the government or anything take action on these matters anymore? Because, okay, like in 1977, they broke into IRS, they broke into several government agencies and offices, and still they're growing, and still they're doing that. And there's this group, Anonymous, which I have no problem with that. Actually, once in a while I give them big thumbs up because they protest stuff like it's a cult of Scientology, and for the most part, I think they're funny as hell. They wear their little mask, they go around, but they, as far as their protests on Scientologists, which is a cult, they do a good job of like trying to expose them and all that stuff. And it's called up Scientology, and their warped logic. They think they have the right to stalk you, destroy think they're cops. And as a I just refer him to as a celebrity. I won't say names. Well, maybe his initials. His initials is T.C. I know you guys in Scientology love to anagram stuff. So I just say the initials of his name. T.C. Celebrity. Okay? I just put it that way. As he puts it, we're a highest authority on the mind. Nobody else. We are the highest authority. Okay? Like, highest authority. Highest authority. High authority on mind. Only thing I could think of with that is honestly like psychologists, shrinks as they call them. To me, they seem to have highest authority on the mind. Not cults or whatever. They're, in my mind, they're a bunch of hippies. And quite frankly, a bunch of hippies that don't even make sense whatsoever. So, in conclusion, I say, if you see a cult member, stay away from this cult. Run. If you see them walking down a road, run. Because if you like, oh hey man, hey mister, and your name is, that's when they'll draw you in. Okay? Oh yes, and on another thing, quite a while ago, I was attacked by a Scientologist. And I didn't know he was a Scientologist. He looked like a average day dude to me. He started walking towards me. I went out to do my laundry. He came down the hall from opposite direction. We started getting into a conversation together, friendly conversation, like to say, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Blah, 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 stuff like that. Which is all good, which is all cool and stuff like that. But then, once he started saying, well, let me ask you a question. What is your crimes against humanity? That's when I knew he was a Scientologist. And you know what I told him? Before he started getting all hostile, I told him to find his mothership and go back wherever the fuck you came from. Then he started being all hostile. Then he started following me around. Then he stopped when I went outside, and there so happens to be a cop car driving by. And like he stopped, and I never heard from him again. Until a few days ago. Apparently this Scientologist in question drives a green SUV. And yeah, tried to run me down. And he has a bumper sticker saying, well, not saying anything, but it has that symbol on the website that I just showed you, the Scientologist symbol kind of thing. That's another thing. Dead giveaway that was the Scientologist. Well, that's it for me too. I'm Dungeon Master. If you like this video or any other videos, please rate, comment, subscribe, and down below in the comment section, put your comments down. Say what you think, speak your mind. I welcome it. And then again, and I will say this as many. I don't care what you believe in or anything like that. But what kind of pisses me off, if you try to force your religion on people, try to destroy them, try to be disruptive towards them, try to be just hostile to them, that's when I have a problem, and that's when I'll put my foot down. And as for, well, that's it. I'm Dungeon Master, and I say, I hope you find what you seek, and I hope you guys have a good day, live happy, free lives in pursuit of happiness. Well, with that being said, I will let you go.